side. And Milania finally with a bit of room to move. Coming back on the inside, they don't bring it down. Milania, and Dinto with the ball, lays it back. Advantage is being played. Can they get it wide to the speedsters? There's Buna with the find. G is over. The celebrations begin in Suva, Fiji. Look at eternity, but it is play on quickly. Bruno, and through the hands they go. Rossa, they continue to work to the short side. Oluma, get the ball away to Buna. The flying Buna. Buna the bullet. Oh my goodness, he has got jet shoes. They're going to put it through the hands. Straight through. Let the crowd tell the story yet again. Bullet Buna.
Good luck everyone. Thank you so much for coming out in numbers today, selling out Suba. We're excited to behold and sorry we didn't get the job done, but we got another one next week, Pacific Battle. See Lotoka come out in numbers and we'll be there.
Coach, have you had time to dissect that yet?
Oh, not dissected, Clarkie. No, I've had, it's only finished 15 minutes ago. I think the key stat for us is turnovers. I think we've turned the ball over 23 times, and I think 15 of them run force. We're playing an undefeated team. We just can't do that. So we've got to look at. Some of them are just simple errors that we're better than that. So it's disappointing. Turn the ball over that many times.
Execution, just not on the night.
Yeah, I think they're the top team. They defended well, but when we were hanging onto the ball and going around the corner and doing our work, we were threatening all the time. We just didn't finish as well as we would have liked. Credit to them. I thought they fielded the field well and defended well, but we played well when we held onto the ball.
Depending on other results, but I think you're going to end up in the top 8 well, so it's still there, but still some work to do before the line this week.
Yeah, I think we know that it's been the way for the 3 years. We know the top 8's to win another 3, but that's not what our year was about. Our year was about winning all our home games and winning 4 on the road, and we haven't been able to do that. I was really disappointed tonight. Full house, and we just made too many errors.
So third year for you, so you know the boys. So 7 days, is that a long time in rugby to eliminate those errors?
I know the boys well. They'll turn up on Monday and they'll be ready to go. It's just it's one of those things. Tonight is very disappointing, but we'll do our work over the weekend. We'll recover well. We'll get back into our base in Nandi and we'll regroup and we'll be ready to go when we get to Lotoka next Saturday.
Tex, how frustrating was it for you out there leading the boys tonight?
I think we let ourselves down. Coach said, turn the ball over too many times, myself included. We had good defense. We just didn't finish up what we started. They went down to 30 men. We have to win, and what we want to achieve as a team. That's going to be important.
Question for both of you. You played the top of the table team now, and you were able to match them for a big part of that game. So does that give you confidence going forward, knowing that on your day you can compete?
I think we showed it. I think I saw a post on Monday. You want to go against the Hurricane scrum or get something else, and I think we showed them. They brought explosive scrum. We matched it, and I think we did well. But it's not good enough against big teams like this. We're very good. We need to execute everything in order to get the win.
You can do it. You hold the ball and.
Yeah, I think that it's one of those things tonight. It's disappointing, but it's not who we are, and it was who we are tonight, but it's not who we are as a team. And we know when we hold on to the ball and challenge, and speaking to their boys, they know the physicality that we came. So we've just get rid of those errors, get unforced errors, and sharpen that up during the week and be ready to go next week.
Coach, how important is the game against one Pacific the next Saturday?
I think it's obviously now every game becomes really important for us. If we survive this weekend after the 2 bye rounds and we survive it and we're in the 8th, then we've just got to win our games home. So every game after this is massively important. But as I said, I know our guys will get back on Monday and we'll put our head down and. We didn't execute like we wanted to execute tonight. So we could have been sitting here and had no turnovers and absolutely done everything we possibly could and not got up. That would be more disappointing. I know it's disappointing for the fans and it's disappointing for the players, but we didn't play as well as we could have. We've got to sort that out during the week.
Do you feel that discipline was one of the key areas that let you down today as well?
No, I think we had our penalty numbers were down. We didn't have a high penalty count. We weren't the ones giving away yellow cards, so I don't think that's probably fair tonight. I thought we worked hard at our discipline, and I thought the boys stuck to it well. And I think there's just the unforced errors we made predominantly when we had the ball was probably what put us in that situation. I think the 3 tries in the first half came from when we started with possession, so that's not what we're after.
In the second half, you guys made a strong start. In the second half, do you feel that you kind of lacked the beat going into the next stages of the game, and also did not capitalize on the opportunities that you had with the Hurricanes down to 30 minutes?
As I said before, we had 15, they had 13, and we still couldn't score. We had a scrum and 2 backline came for their scrum, so there was surely space somewhere. I think we have to, a backline needs to, like as a team, we need to work better to see where the empty space is and execute our play so we can finish it off.
I think with 13 on 15, as Tex said, any team should have scored. What was that?
That we sit back and our team is the job. Our team is the most important. And so there's an opportunity for an individual to score a try, and it's not selfish. It's just that they're trying everything, and they go on their own tour, for example. For want of a better term, they decide they're going to win the game, and we need to learn, as we will over the coming couple of years. We'll learn our game management, and the way we manage that will be what's available for the team to score. I can't be critical of what Elliot did there at the back of that scrum. He picked it up and he went as hard as he possibly could, and he nearly got there. But as Tech said, it was probably just a simple game plan just to shift it. It's not his fault. He played really well today. But it's just him trying to, we've got to do something, and we'll learn that there's other players that we can share. So I think it's a good opportunity for us tonight to look at those things and trust that our team will do the work. But I can't be critical of players that are trying extra hard to do something, and that we just got to learn that we can be better than that.
What do you think about the young fly half here?
Yeah, I think Issa Kelly was out there, and it was a tough battle for him tonight. I mean, they came pretty hard on line speed. I thought he was, he would have learned a lot tonight. I thought he was serviceable. He did a job, and he got our forward pack around the field, and he will have learned a lot from tonight, and would have gained a lot of confidence from starting at 10. And I think now we'll probably sit down with him, and he'll sit down with the players, and he'll realise what Super Rugby is like in that 10 channel, and he'll be better for it.
It has been a sellout crowd.
I think it was great today. Thank all the fans who came out in numbers today. I think this is the first time Super has been sold out. 2 very big games. Just sorry we couldn't get the second win for all of you guys. Most of you guys might have spent a lot of money buying tickets. Might not have a very good Sunday meal because of it. So we're sorry that we didn't get the win, but thank you for coming out in numbers. And as I said outside, this is why we do it. To entertain and perform. But we lacked in the performance area a bit today, and we'll work on it, and come next week, we see you on the top.
Coach, that was the game itself. We had a lot of opportunities. Do you think we could have taken the penalty kicks instead of going for the line most of the time?
Well, I thought, we went for the line. The game management I thought was good. We went for the line, got a maul try. That was a good decision. And then when we took the 3 points, that put us back in. 14 points would have given us a result, and then we dropped the kick-off. So I thought the decisions the boys made out on the field tonight were good. They went for the corner at the right time. They took the shots of goal at the right time. And a lot of those things you got to leave to the captain and the players out on the field, because they're sensing it, and they made a good call on the ball. They felt that they could get some ascendancy there. That's just the way the game goes.
In terms of the second half, we just considered 10 points from a quality side at the Hurricanes. We just lost 10-8 in the second half. Do you think this is a positive moral boosting for the Drua in terms of matching the top teams?
Well, I think the second half, that last try was disappointing. That came from another turnover when we were in possession. And I thought we were really, really solid in that second half, and we came out with a very good attitude, and we took the game to them, and we asked a lot of questions of the Hurricanes. They're undefeated at the top of the table, and they're a good side. We as we said, we could have got across the line there a couple of times, and we didn't. But the way we went about that first 20 minutes of that second half was pleasing, and and I think, as Clarky said before, we matched it with them, and we've just got to, lick our wounds now and get back to work on Monday and learn to have sort of pride in possession of the ball and respect possession of the ball.
There is something to celebrate. Not the result you were looking for on the rugby field tonight, but Davida became a father for the first time today. Congratulations. How's mum and baby, and what does it mean to you?
It means a lot. I did it with Sunday, but I think my baby had was planning to come and watch the game and decided to come last night. I think it's good, and I'm looking forward to going back and seeing it.
Congratulations.
Well, thanks everyone. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, it's the first time I've played in Fiji. Yeah, it's a special experience. Being here, the fans, the crowd, the energy that everyone brings, and playing the Drua here. It's obviously tough, and they showed tonight why they're so good at home. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be happy. With that. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to play last year. I tore my Achilles, but to come here, and I guess to get our first win here is important for our club. We understand how hard it is to come here and get a win, so we'll enjoy that. Yeah, it was awesome, man. It was awesome. I said it in our huddle actually after the game. Coming here and having a crowd like that, they just love the game of rugby. Obviously they love their own team, but I feel like they love the game of rugby just as much, and they support us too. So to be here with a sold-out crowd is something that I cherish. I think you guys here should cherish that as well, and I'd love for that to be the case for us in New Zealand. Fortunately, it's not that at the moment, and would love it to be that, but I'd love our fans to learn something from the fans here in Fiji.
Just a little message to all your young fans in Fiji, because you are like one of the most popular halfbacks in Fiji. So a little message for your fans.
Thank you to everyone in Fiji who supports me. It really means a lot. I love coming to Fiji. My family comes here a bit, so to be able to come here and to play in front of you and to hopefully get around now and connect with some of you all. I'm really looking forward to that, and I appreciate you all.
Thank you, sir. Have a good season.
Thank you.
You look at the quality of the teams that have been in the playoffs, we're very realistic that you'll have to start again in the playoffs. You're losing a quarter, semi, and so on. So all we can do is keep preparing the way we are. The management job, the way they're preparing during the week. So we just need to keep that going, and the different challenges come. Tonight was a completely different challenge. 84% possession for the Drua second half, so we had to really find a way defensively. But yeah, there's a long way to go. We're pretty realistic about that.
Brett, just lastly from me, the first half you managed to pile on points, put on 3 points on the board. In the second half you managed, you having to let your guard down a bit, just scoring 10 points in the second half. You cannot afford to do that against the strong rugby side this next weekend?
No, I don't think so, and I think, if you look at the position, I think it was 84% to 16%.
It's good for you.
But at the same time, it's a funny game of rugby. Rugby is a funny game, and I think you talk about momentum. The Drua definitely had the momentum in the second half, and we put ourselves under the pump. We probably didn't put ourselves on the right end of the field with discipline and penalties, and that's just going to put you under more and more pressure. So you're right. I think with the Brumbies this week, they're a different challenge and different beast, and traditionally they'll go to the corner with a really strong drive and more. So we've got to be prepared for that. Our discipline's got to be much, much better, but I can't fault our character and our willingness to fight and galvanise when we're down to 13. So I think the Drua played really well and put us under the pump in the second half, but again, we're really proud of our character on that field.
In terms of the crowd today, it was a massive crowd, a good atmosphere for rugby. Do you think Fiji can host a super round here, the entire number of games like what Australia does?
That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Need to stop raining a little bit so the fields can dry up. But yeah, like the rugby teams love coming here to play. The support, the passion that the Fijian public show is amazing, and it's really unique. So the more games that can be played over here, probably the better. But it's obviously a difficult place to come and play too. So we'll take the win for us, and if Super Round was to appear in Fiji, then I'm sure all the teams would look forward to it.
Thank you again. Congratulations.
Maibana salusi mai TV chile.